one meal a day. So it's at that time, and I am hungry, and I have been doing exercises, and I've been walking again. I've been walking my 8 kilometers a day, but I found these exercises online, and I'm going to post a video one of these days. I'm going to give you a link to follow it. It's a Chinese lady, and she does these exercises where you kind of like you do like the pelvic tilt, right? And you move it like anyway, I got to show you the video because I've been doing that. And what I've been doing is I'm trying to make it measurable. So I count to 100, I do 100 of them. And then I do my 8 kilometer walk. So I'm kind of like, and I'm noticing that I'm starting to get cut. And I've been doing it for, yeah, a matter, maybe a week. And I'm starting to feel really good. Like I feel really good. I feel tight. I feel tighter there than I did before. And I do use the castor oil. I rub the castor oil on my belly so my skin is not lax. It's not hanging, right? So anyway, what I did is I buy my hamburger and my chicken in the rolls, right? And so I've taken it out. It's a chicken roll, and I fried it up, and I fried it up with red pepper flakes, garlic, Celtic salt, and pepper. And I think that's all I put in. I have a tendency to kind of throw the spices in and not really think about it. Now, what I am going to put in is I need to put in some kale, or not kale, basil, because it has vitamin K in it. So I'm going to put that in with the chicken, basil, and also some oregano, because oregano will help bind with any heavy metals in your system and help to flush them. So, and because of the fact that, I was a heavy smoker for many years, I'm still trying to get rid of those chemicals in my body. And I also have an amalgame filling from many years ago when I was in the military. So oregano is good for binding with the heavy metals and helping to get rid of them. So we're going to put some oregano in the chicken. Now the chicken is basically fried. It's already fried, but I'm going to leave it in there for a while to get the benefits of the oregano. I'm going to put 2 pinches. What 2 pinches would be? What, like a teaspoon, maybe a teaspoon, 2 pinches. And then someone gave me kale, and I've gone through. It was a whole bag, and I've gone through quite a bit of it. So, um, actually, I think I got the basil from. There's a church that helps people out who are low income, and I believe I got the basil from them. So, and you notice I've been stockpiling on my cayenne, and I drink it. Yeah, I drink it. It keeps my arteries clear, so I do that. And it's got a bit of a tang to it, but whatever, it works. Okay, so that is it's chicken that I put in. I usually buy, um, I usually buy the hamburger and the chicken in the rolls because it's cheaper where I am. It's a lot cheaper. And I am going to put a little bit of virgin olive oil in there because this meat that I purchased, I think it's the lean meat and it doesn't have a lot of fat. So I'm going to put some olive oil in it, just a little bit, just to give it a little bit of a taste, you know? Well, I can't say taste because I put a lot of spices in, but um, a little bit of a health benefit. Okay. Now, I'm going to let that sit there for a while and then I'm going to remove it because I need the frying pan and I only have one frying pan. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make, I love pizza, but I can't afford pizza, right? Can't afford it. Can't even afford the little ones. So, I'm going to make pizza and I'm going to make pizza with my chicken. My hair ever curly for this. Anyhow, Dollar Store has a lot of things that you can use, especially if you're low budget and you have to be frugal, right? So I got these and I tried it the other day and oh, like it was so amazing. The crust, like it turns out just like a pizza crust, better than a pizza crust. But I do cook these first before I use them. I don't like that soggy, I like the crispy. And I don't really have a lot to put on this pizza. I have the chicken, I have some cheese that I've already grated, and it's the orange cheese. It's I think they call it old cheese. It was on sale. So yeah, so I grated up and I put the date on it, and that's how I did it. So I'm going to have to take this out, and then I'm going to cook my pizza crust in the frying pan. I'm going to show you that. I'll be right back. So it gave me the chicken, the one roll of chicken. I have a full medium-sized mason jar, and then I have this. It's maybe a quarter of a mason jar, and I'm going to use this for my pizza. So let's show you what I do. Where did I put my oil? Okay, so I had to clean it frying pan. My one frying pan. And it has nicks in it. See that? Yeah. Not so good for your health. Okay, so I'm going to put in some olive oil in there. I'm going to turn that up. What you have to do is you have to cook on both sides. Like, it's kind of cool because you get four of these in a packet, right? And I mean, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. Okay, so I'm going to heat up the oil. And like I said, I don't have a lot of stuff to put on it. I have some spaghetti sauce, not spaghetti sauce. So I got this stuff. I don't even know what it is. I've been using it though, and I mixed it in with some tomato soup and some red pepper flakes, and that's what I've been. You can make your own spaghetti sauce. You can make your own pizza sauce. Yeah, so tomato soup, and I put in some of this. I don't even know what it is. I think it calls it bomba Italian or something like that, right? But it's got like hot peppers in there, red peppers, orange peppers, yellow peppers, right? All mixed together with like hot spices. So I mixed it in with the tomato, and that's what I'm going to use to literally, you know, brush on the top of the pizza. But first, I have to cook this. So all you do is you put the oil in, and then you put your pizza down. Now I'm only having one meal a day. Yeah. And that's, I have one left, right? So it's not a bad thing. Pizza tray. So my hamburger is all cooked, but I do have to let this get crispy. I have to let it get crispy. And I'm telling you, it tastes so good. It tastes so good. Like really, seriously. So this is what this, I wish you could smell it. That's what it looks like. And I don't know what it's for, but I've been using it for my pizza because I like my pizzas hot. Yeah, it says it's good for pizza, pasta, panini, bruschetta, and formaggio. Yeah. You can put it on meat, pasta, sandwiches, bruschetta, and cheese. And I mixed it in with my what you call? I'm gonna put a little bit more in, I think. Yeah. See the things you can do. And then you just mix it up. Mix it up. Okay, so now I need a fork before it burns. Wait till it. And then you just kind of, I don't know if you can see that. You flip it over. You have to poke holes in the top because it puffs up. It puffs up, yeah. The other day it puffed up like almost like you know those puff pastries that you can buy, and they've got like the sweet stuff inside. That's what it puffed up like. So I had to literally poke holes in the top of it. It's almost ready. It's almost ready. If you can see. watching it really carefully because yesterday I burnt it. Yeah, it's what I had yesterday. You know, you get in this kick where you have something that you really, really like. It tastes real tasty, and you just want to keep doing it, right? So, yeah, so this is what I'm having. Almost done, a little bit more. I don't know why my light's showing it like that. How do I do that? There, now you can see it. Okay, there. Yep, so we just leave it there. So the only thing I have is I have um, onions and I have cheese and I have the meat and that's it. So, but that's okay. I like my pizzas. I like my pizzas crispy. So a little bit more. Break up some of this cheese. I eat a lot of cheese. Cheese, eggs, onions, garlic, hamburger. Eat a lot of hamburger. It's the cheapest you can buy. I did buy a pork loin roast though. I'd like to cook that up, but with just me, there's like, I'm not going to cook it up just for me, right? Okay. So then I'm going to put it on my tray. See, right there. Put it on my tray. Then I'm going to take my sauce. It's got tomato sauce and it's got that, I don't even know what it's called. It's La Bamba. This. And I mixed it in with tomato soup, and that's what I'm going to use to brush on my pizza. Just like that. And get close to the edges. Yep. Now, don't forget that I get inflammation when I eat anything white. So I combat it by taking hot spices. Okay, so that's how I combat it. But I do get that ring, that little roll of inflammation from eating white bread and things like that. But this is basically almost like a flatbread, and I make my own flatbread. So you know, um, I'm only going I'm only going to have one. Yeah. So then I'm going to take the chicken, and I'm going to put chicken on it. It looks like hamburger, but it's chicken. It's ground chicken, and I have my oven preheated. Yeah. So I'm going to use all, but yeah, that's about a quarter cup. That's about a quarter cup of ground chicken. It's, I think it tastes good. Yeah. Just gotta try to get it close to the edges. Okay, so that's that. That's good. Okay. Onions, because I love my onions. And we're just gonna break them apart and just pop them on. So here, tons and when I was in the military, I used to love. They would go for subs, and I used to love to get the cheese sub. Yeah, just cheese and onions, and everybody thought I was weird. Yeah, everybody thought I was weird. Cheese and onions. That's all that I would have on my subs back in the day. Yeah, I've acquired a taste for other things now, but okay. And this is a ginger, and that's how I chew it. I cut a coin off and I chew it. And if you're trying to quit smoking, that's the best thing for you is to chew a coin of ginger because it'll take that craving right away, and it's an acquired taste, but it works. It really does. Okay, so now I'm going to take my old cheese. It's called Old Fort cheese or something like that. Fort cheese. It was on sale. And I'm going to try to get it right to the edges. I don't know if you can even see that. Wash my hands. So I don't know if you can see. Yeah. Yeah. So it looks really good. Really good. And now it's going in the oven on broil. And that, my dear friends, is what I am having for my supper. My one meal is going to be a chicken pizza. I'll show you what that's like. So a dipping sauce. Need a dipping sauce for pizza. So crunchy mustard, creamy horseradish, and what's this one? Dijon. So what I do is I just mix these three things together, and that is my dipping sauce, and it is amazing. Amazing. So just open, put it in the glass. Well, I'm running out. I'm going to have to open the whole thing and then kind of give it a good shake. Check that. Turn that low. It's cooking. And then some mustard, crunchy mustard. And then some Dijon. Oh my God. So you just dump it all in one glass. That's it. And then you take your spoon. Oh, it smells good. And that's what it looks like. Can you see that even? But it's tangy and it's tasty. I love it. Love it. Yeah, so Dijon. And then I actually bought this from Giant Tiger. No, Canadian Tire. Creamy horseradish. Oh, wait, got the wrong lid on it. No. And what's this one? Crunchy mustard. So the three of them together, and you will never buy pizza dip again, ever, because that is amazing. Seriously. Okay. Wow. I'm going to put it back in and get the top a little bit brown. I want to brown the top. I love it like that. Yeah. So it's all done. I just wanted to show it to you before I got more brown. Yeah. So I'm going to leave that in there, and I've got my pizza sauce, my pizza dip, and it's going to be good. Well, I'm hungry. I burnt the pizza a little bit on the edges, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. We're going to take my knife and we're going to cut it. If I can, I might have to break it. Might have to just like break up. It's falling apart. Okay, wait. I probably just eat the whole thing like that, but I don't want you to think I'm a pig. Okay, so this is my dipping sauce. I'm just going to put it on top. It's really good. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. it's the best dipping sauce I have made ever. It's so good. Well, I'm going to finish my pizza. I'm going to have a cup of tea and maybe go and watch Roots and Refuge Farm on YouTube and see what else I can pick up about homesteading. So I shall see you on the next video. The good Lord be willing.